Oh boy, time now for another episode of Mr. Nailsin's Sunday Comics, where gods walk the earth, the Eternals. So, issue 11. Boy, man, we're winding down. Well, some stuff happened, but the ultimate story didn't. And, well, we'll get into that later. So here we are, issue 11. Special! See the incredible wrath of Icarus, the Eternal. That's not him. Man, why doesn't it? This one doesn't work as good. There we go. That's him. Anyway, their attack on the space god was natural. The result was horribly unnatural. Read, the Russians are coming. So there you go. There's the Russians thinking they're going to take this guy down. No, he's not a Ukrainian. Sorry. There we are with our cover for this exciting episode. This is what has happened. Giants have come from space to begin a 50-year judgment of all that lives on Earth. They prowl the planet. They probe the oceans. Their awesome vessel orbits above us like a cosmic sentry. This is what is happening. We just told... what has happened? This is what's happening right now, live. Humans everywhere are reacting to this, and more. We share our planet with two fantastic species, the immortal Eternals and the scheming deviants who must face this with us. This is what's going to happen. You ain't going to spoil the whole story. Humans will strike first. Okay. So the Russians are coming. They're going to decide, hey, let's just shoot the giants and problem solved. So, gather, Eternals. Zoras calls and bids you all to answer. Even as the humans and the deviants, we are faced with the return of the space gods. There he is in his little ride there, you know. I guess there must have been more Indentia at the time or whatever. Anyway, so here we go. A big, great Kirby splash, you know. You've probably seen a lot of people copy stuff like this. But he set the standard for a lot of superhero comics and whatnot. So there's a lot more Eternals than you would have thought. Not all of them get to do much, but we do see them fly around a lot, you know. Hey, check out this dude.
Yep, I refuse to shave and get a haircut. I just don't like that.
So, anywho, here we are on the crest of a great mountain where the fabulous city of Olympia, not a planet, is situated. Zoras, the inspiration for Zeus. Get it? See? Yeah. Well, both names begin with Z. The oldest of the Eternals has issued the call. It is a measure abandoned since the days of the planetary flood. It is a summons heard by all Eternals everywhere. The meaning of it lies in a ritual in which all Eternals unite their minds as one. We are among the early arrivals, but the city is fast burgeoning with newcomers.
It is best not to be caught in the press of the others. To levitate now is to gain a moment of fine soaring before we become one with Zoras.
Boy, that didn't sound so good. Well, it was the 70s, so...
Yes, let's all get together for a massive orgy. Anyway, let the ritual begin, O Eternals. Let us become as cells in one body, and let this body fuse our thoughts in the mighty union which we know as the Unimind.
When the Unimind dissolves, we will have an answer to the space gods. Says this guy in the red tights, I guess. I don't know. Meanwhile, Olympia begins to swarm with Eternals, who have laid aside their individual pursuits all across the globe.
The sun shines in untroubled skies, yet Zuras entertains dark visions.
Can age be stimulating his fears? Well, he's immortal, so does age really matter? Disasters happen, honey, at the most inopportune times.
Agreed, lady. I was at a party in London.
I'd rather meditate than mingle with silly humans. But a human is present in the gathering crowd. Margot Damien feels awed by these Olympian surroundings. Nervous Margot?
I suppose I am, Icarus. All this is just too far out.
Yeah, and it's the 70s.
Hang loose, girl. You're welcome here.
Makari is right. We Eternals have disported ourselves in your cities for years. It's time to open our own doors to humans. After, I don't know, thousands upon thousands of years, now's a good time as any.
It's also disconcerting. Many of these people seem to pop out of nowhere.
Wait. Oh, no. What they're actually doing is popping in from somewhere. It's a faculty we've developed, like levitation. There. See that light forming? Someone's arriving now.
Say, that must be
Kingo Sunnin. I'd know his samurai silhouette anywhere. So, there he is. He's coming in. So,
you mean it's like on Star Trek?
Yeah, kinda. So, there you go. Oh, so, see, Kingo is Japanese, but in the movie he was, Indian? I don't know. Hail, Icarus! I see that you and Makari have not yet neglected beauty in this grave hour.
Nor have you the sword, Kingo.
But be as one with great Zoras.
What's wrong, Margot? You look puzzled.
Eternals are as varied as humans. Kingo City is on a mountaintop in the island of
Hokkaido. Oh, it's him saying it. Okay, whatever.
You don't understand. I've seen him before. He's a famous Japanese movie star.
That's true. Kingo loves nothing better than portraying samurai. So, he does samurai movies. But in the movie, he's in Bollywood. So, whatever.
And who can do it more accurately, I ask you? He was a witness to the real thing in 16th century Japan.
Icarus, Margot, Makari, wait for us, you three musketeers.
Well, look who just popped in from the Big Apple. Yes, her voice is musical. The joy of living is ever present in her laughter. Circe, the Eternal, appears with a hesitant guest in tow. But in the movie, she's rather dead and really somber. Like a Vulcan. Okay, whatever.
I've brought another tourist to Olympia. The Unimind ritual should be an eye-opener for a professor of anthropology. I do suppose so. Hello, everybody.
He thought he was, this supermodel is into me, right? Well, for a lark, I guess. Professor Holden seems a bit shaken up by our mode of travel, Circe. Well, wouldn't he? Jeez.
Featherbrain, you didn't brief him, What? Okay. You didn't brief him, did you? Popping out of New York with him was probably a barrel of laughs to you. I'd never have missed that look of surprise on Sam's face for the world.
They warned you about running off with strange women, and I should have listened, but it's quite an experience spanning all that distance in the twinkling of an eye.
I'll bet. Okay, well, anyway, the time is at hand for humans to familiarize themselves with our ways. Come, Zoras and the Unimind await us.
You show much more concern than your icebound family, Icarus. I see none of them here.
Forget them.
Okay. The Polar Mountain Eternals have all heard the call. They won't fail great Zoras.
I don't remember you ever mentioning your relatives. Icarus is the best of the boars, and I wouldn't rate him among the top 10 most popular males.
Alas, the bleak north does not breed gentle hearts. The polar eternals are where thunder rolls and lightning rides the sky.
Yes, Margot would get quite a jolt if she knew where your bully boys are.
Okay. At that very moment, in a war room of the Kremlin,
We have spared you nothing, Comrade Secretary. The photographs should prove convincing.
what I have seen is incredible, Comrade General. So, okay, the Russians are scheming and whatnot. But we're going to have to skip ahead because, copyright and all that. Here we are. Well, they're still meeting. 3 pages later.
The report must be given to the ruling presidium. They must also be shown these televised pictures.
Let's not waste time. You know the decision is in your hands. Yes, the bombs are waiting in their silos. They are Grishkov's answer to naughty problems. Enough, Volcanin. Curiosity kills. Power triumphs. We must use power. Hang on, let me enjoy this for a bit. Against what? Have you forgotten? Have you given a thought to that? Yes, I've thought about it. This kind of provocation cannot be tolerated. We must act as a nation of power. It's trying to be proud, but it is also dangerous. I ask you to consider, to try communication. With the giant, I guess? I don't know. That may prove impossible. At first, as first Secretary of the Presidium, I place full authority for immediate action in the hands of General Khrushchev. Then the decision is made. Action is what you shall get. I am no longer needed here. There is a pressing appointment. I have to take a dump. General Volcanin leaves the high-level conference soon after. Your aides are waiting in the next room, General. Call my pilot. Tell them to stand by for takeoff. 2 officers join the departure as Volcanin strides truculently from the building. You look like you've lost one of your medals, General. What? Did I? Oh, no. What was lost in there was of greater consequence. It's too bad. Yeah. Moments later, the helicopter carrying the general and his aides lifts off and vanishes toward the distant horizon. Human fools. They can only see a problem in human terms. Well, they're human. Faster, we're needed elsewhere. We shall not escape this problem. I believe it awaits us in Olympia as well. True. Let's put an end to this ridiculous illusion and become as we really are. Oh, so they're all eternal. See, they were spying on the Russians. Oh, boy. Then I find it wiser to eliminate the stinker toy than play with its mechanical... Yep, okay. To obey the old father is to follow wisdom. You mean Odin? Yeah, well, I guess Zuras is their all father, So, the green chicken. The spiked toad, the red guy, and, him. Anyway, and better to be Valken of the Polar Mountains than hold high rank in a human military machine. I don't suppose that you agreed, Druig. To be a son of Valken is an honor indeed. However, I am not displeased with my lot as a major in the KGB. Sly torturer, you love the foul work. You revel in the shaping of plots and the training of assassins. So anyway, this is Icarus's family, I guess, his cousins or whatever. No wonder he was like, I don't want to talk about him. This is a waste of words, Aganar. We serve as Russians to discuss the folly of atomic confrontations, though I cannot boast of my skills this day. They shall still be of help in Olympia, sire.
Transport this crap, Zarin. We join the Unimine.
Done, sire. Woof. There it goes. And here they are. It takes but a microsecond to complete the trip to Olympia.
The sun grows warmly in these regions. The Eternals of Zoras are prone to the sloth induced by its rays.
A blast of cold wind would quickly jolt them from their meditations. Suddenly, careful, brothers, we are beset by idiots. Clear the way, you levitators.
I don't know why they're all wearing the same outfit. That's embarrassing.
The arrogance is familiar, but the faces are in deep freeze. They can only be our polar cousins. It is said that they run with the storm and play with Russian junk. They're landing brothers. Perhaps they'll play with us. Oh, boy. Oh, jeez. The Delphin brothers bid you welcome with these. They're used in sport and known to warm the bones. Come out. We wish to flatten your noses into more pleasing shapes. Olympia resounds with all manner of dull echoes. Can it be that I hear the bleating of sheep? If you feel like a lion, come and bare your teeth.
Done.
A second ago where they were being all bigoted towards humanity and stuff and say, oh, all violence is all they know, and look at you. Yeah. Well, we'll skip ahead for that one. There we go. It's, I don't know, the green chicken or whatever it is. It is Valken, ruler of the Polar Eternals, whose power decides all such contests.
Let the lightning unleashed by Valken's hand be the final word here.
Valken's word is powerful indeed. It has made an echo chamber of my head. I guess Icarus got involved in this too, so got his ass handed to him. Peace, great Valken. We bow to your will. We Delphins join Icarus in this plea. Hey, look, the Green Goblin showed up. Okay. It is a wise choice. It appears that my father has lost his bent for moderation.
It is a bad day for moderation. The time for harsh decisions has come. Up, Icarus. Your troubles have done little to improve your mind.
You see me as I've always been, Uncle. Okay, the football team is going to weigh in on this. Rebuke him not, sire. He is a lion whose tail is not easily twisted. Icarus does honor to his brothers. We'd rather fight Icarus than Canny Druid. True, his kind of sport is too grim for our light. You're agreeing with yourself, or I guess it's for him. Enough. We end this at Valken's word.
Be off, Delphins. Be off, Delphins. Zoras and the Unimine await us all. They shall make us as one this day.
Would that the fates grant the union of minds the power to deal with the space gods. An age of great trial has begun. The Unimine shall be our guide. Dun, 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 dun.
Yes, the Eternals are equipped to see this through, but the planet is not ours alone. The humans must meet the challenge of the Celestials as well, and they will do it without understanding.
Meanwhile, in Russia, a large missile rises from its silo.
Take cover, they are about to begin the countdown.
General Grishkov is about to apply his philosophy to the intrusion of the unknown. We are on target. Impact should be in 5 minutes. A fast answer to an urgent problem. Start the countdown. 10. You get the drill. Have ignition.
Keep the missile in constant focus and use the filters when it strikes.
The eyes of Grishkov are glued to the TV screen. They have watched the enemy crumble before. But this time, he shall vanish in man's own cosmic fire. And he's like, huh? Impact is almost at hand. At ground zero, Nezar of the Fourth Host will momentarily be at the center of a holocaust 50 miles wide. Yet he stares undisturbed and is calm in his thoughts. His thoughts are all-encompassing, all-saturating, blanketing the regions before him to monitor en masse the group mind of the humans. It is a sorry task to be a judge of life. A wave of sadness overtakes Nezar and washes across his visage in ripples of energy. So that's him frowning and being sad. Yeah. But anyway, unknown to the watchers in the bunker, the issue of the missile has been decided long before the firing. They see the H-bomb reach the Great Celestial and suddenly, inexplicably reverse its course. Uh-oh. See, he's now he's mad. He's like, you bastards. Here, you can have it back. I don't want it. The horror of what's is first preceded by gasps of disbelief. Every instrument in the bunker records the missile's astonishing flight with unmistakable accuracy. A deathly silence falls upon the sheltered complex. No man is able to speak. Well, it's pretty much over. They're probably all crapping their pants, so, you know. Okay. Every eye is riveted on the swiftly growing object on this TV screen. The missile is returning to its cinders. It is active and primed to explode on impact. It is closer now, larger, showing its smooth steel coat. A dog of war, about to devour the entire complex with fiery jaws. Watching it begin to fill the screen generates unbearable fear. There is no time to run. No time to run. Death is upon them. Relentless, unstoppable death. Wow. I guess they're all having seizures over, I don't know. Of course, it is all illusion. A power of the space gods, initiated at the moment the Russians' decision had been made. In reality, the missile has never left its silo. Tee-hee, it rests harmlessly in its berth, still waiting to be triggered. But Grishkov doesn't know this. Like his men, he has suffered a massive cardiac arrest. Hey, we were just kidding. Whoops. Oh, well. Okay. As the Celestials continue on in their mysterious ways, the Eternals meet the challenge with a great spectacular. Don't miss the awesome ritual of Unimine, where they all become one with Zoras. Well, anyway, there you go. That's the 11th issue of the Eternals, When Gods Walk the Earth. And we'll continue on with issue 12 next time on Mr. Nailsin's Sunday Comics. Thanks for watching and listening. Say, while you're still here, why not like and subscribe and share with your many friends? Yes. Also, check out my mini stores in the link description below. Yes, where you can get t-shirts, hats, mugs, all those goodies with my artwork on them. Oh, yeah. And head over to indieplanet.com and pick up a copy of my comic book, Night Night. Oh, yeah. You can also catch me at my podcast, Mr. Nailsin Show, on RadioMisfits.com. And you can also watch my videos on BitChute.com and now on Rumble.com. Oh, my goodness. So many places to watch me and my stuff. Oh, yeah. And if that's not enough for you, well, you can follow me on many social media platforms and say hi to your old pal, Mr. Nailsin.